A federal grand jury, they've indicted 2 Texas men alleging hate crimes offenses for their role in a March 8, 2012 assault on a gay African-American man. This happened in Corpus Christi, Texas. Jose, some background on this case is really troubling. You know, just the details of what these 2 allegedly did. Jimmy Garza, age 32, Ramiro Serrata, age 22. They allegedly kidnapped, or they lured this gay man, this young gay black man, into an apartment. They proceeded to torture him for 3 hours, hitting him with frying pans, belts, sodomizing him, anally raping him with the end of a broom, hurling horrific slurs at him, stripping him naked, forcing him to clean up his own blood. He ended up throwing himself out a window to escape this. He did survive it. 2012 this happened, and we finally have an indictment, a federal indictment on hate crimes. They're facing life in prison. And these 2, it should be said, this indictment was sealed and then it was unsealed. So that's how we know this. On the 14th, it was supposedly unsealed after the arrest of Serrata. Now this was made of the Robstown, Texas. I'm assuming somebody in that town made the request for this indictment to be unsealed. Now one of these men, Mr. Garza, was in fact already in police custody when this happened. They didn't have to go very far for him. But these 2 are being charged together, and I expect and hope for a guilty verdict here.
It's awful. I mean, first of all, it's very sad to me to hear that Latinos are engaging in this level of hate and violence against first against another race, and then on top of that to the LGBT community. It goes to show that there's so much work to do in the Latino community. There's still this macho attitude and this idea that minorities, we've been pitted against each other, blacks and Latinos, when we need to work together in our communities to rise up. Now, like you question, why did it take so long, 3 years for this to be brought to light and to the federal indictment to come? Obviously, a lot has to do with the fact that the race tension in America is rising really fast, and we've seen
about this because of Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. And also in this case, I want to point out, an indictment, it's merely an accusation. It's a charge. They haven't been found guilty of these crimes. They haven't gone through the criminal aspect of a trial here. It's just simply an indictment accusing these 2 men of doing this. I have to say this: if they actually are proven guilty and it's proven that they did do this, I haven't heard of anything this inhumane in a really long time.
It's really sad. It's angering to see that there's these backwards ideas in this country, in different communities, that take people to commit such low acts of violence against others. Hopefully they do get the life in prison if they're found guilty, and it goes to show for the rest of us that we need to keep fighting, and we need to keep educating others about acceptance and allowing people to be the way they are.
We'd love to know what you think at home about this alleged hate crime that happened in Corpus Christi, Texas. The charges that are leveled against these 2. Log on, post your comments below about this story. While you're at it, be sure to check out the rest of our channel and, of course, subscribe to the Lit TV 2 for more.